The beauty of IPL is the mix of foreign and Indian players. It's what makes the tournament so special. Noor Ahmed and Rachin Ravindra. It's a brilliant buy for Chennai Super Kings, and he is going to be value. I want to see him play in the 11 regularly.
Rachin Ravindra is a long-term bet. So Noor Ahmed, it's time for him to justify the price tag. I will not sit here and say whether it's worth it or not.
Pat Cummins and Travis Head. These Australians have turned it for the Sunrisers Hyderabad is what I think. He will definitely take the game away from opposition and take Lucknow Super Giants to the top as well.
Magnificent catch. Just look at Badri now, diving into it.
Lovely shot.
Kicks it over the offside. That's a good shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. Hello and welcome to Cricket with Badri. It's another episode of Cric Debate. This video is presented to you by DIVO News. We have Pratham, our guest with us. Hi Pratham. IPL fever has already started, and we on our channel will be covering 360 degrees of cricket and IPL, the hottest news. So we're going to talk about the foreign players. The beauty of IPL is the mix of foreign and Indian players. It's what makes the tournament so special. And of course, it's the quality of cricket, one of the best leagues in the world. So the top 5 foreign players to watch out for in this IPL. That's what we are going to discuss, Pratham. Firstly, let's cover 2 players from Chennai Super Kings, the foreign cricketers. Noor Ahmed and Rachin Ravindra. Focus on Rachin Ravindra. He's a hot property coming from Man of the Series, from Champions Trophy. Steal, Pratham, by Chennai Super Kings. Just at 4 crores. It's a brilliant buy for Chennai Super Kings, and he is going to be value. I want to see him play in the 11 regularly.
Absolutely, Badri. Coming off, and the most important thing is he's coming off a player of the series. He's the man in form. Before that, against Pakistan in the Tri-Nation with South Africa also, he scored runs. So when a player is in form, you got to play him. And I think Rachin Ravindra is a long-term bet. He's a guy in it for the long term. CSK will do well to nurture this guy and hold on to him. They got to give him opportunities. I was very surprised that a talent like Rachin did not play all the games last year, and he bowled only 2 overs. Can you believe it, Badri? In 10 games, he bowled only 2 overs. So this is where I think the management needs to kind of say, okay, I can use him at least for an over or 2 overs per game, depending upon the situation. Fabulous fielder, gives you a start at the top of the order. If he batted another 10 overs, the Champions Trophy final, he could have taken it away from India. So he's a guy in prime form, so use him. I would start Rachin Ravindra along with Ruturaj Gaikwad blindly. Devon Conway may be there, but Ruturaj Gaikwad should be the first name in the 11. Rachin should be the first foreigner in the 11 if you ask me.
Rachin and Rutu to open is what Pratham says, and I agree, because a man in form has to play in the 11, and I would like to see more overs being given to him as well. I still feel he's underutilized as a bowler. Another one, Noor Ahmed, Pratham, he is being the China... let's not call it left arm leg spin option being selected by the Chennai Super Kings. See, the Chennai Super Kings attack along with Noor Ahmed, Ashwin and Jadeja, 3 high quality spinners. Probably the best spin attack in the IPL, I would say, Pratham, because I will expect slightly drier wickets in Chennai, use the home advantage really well, like they have done in the past. But I have just one point. Noor Ahmed at 10 crores. Yes, he is the spinner to watch out for. Yes, he is a foreign player to watch out for. But is it justified 10 crores for Noor Ahmed at a price more than Ravichandran and Ashwin? Because he is a single-dimensional cricketer. Only bowling. He doesn't have batting, not a great fielder. Pratham, that is my only thing. For that, time will only answer my question. But he is a foreign player to watch out for. But at 10 crores worth it.
Yeah. I mean, look, there are a lot of one-dimensional players who've been paid more, Badri, 14 crores and 15 crores. There are one-dimensional players who made that kind of money. So, Noor Ahmed, it's time for him to justify the price tag. I will not sit here and say whether it's worth it or not. That we should answer only around May 28th or 25th, whenever the IPL season ends. I'm not sure when it ends. So then we can have a debate as to whether your question about 10 crores is justified or not. At the moment, this is what they paid for him. Use him well. Prepare the pitches to suit your strengths. As you pointed out, Chennai has got a very strong spin attack with 2 veterans in Jadeja and Ashwin. And if Noor Ahmed can be added to the mix, throw in Rachin Ravindra for 2 overs. So you've got 14 overs of quality spin. Use your home advantage, which I have been screaming about. They didn't use it in the last IPL season. If they do that well, definitely Noor Ahmed is a good buy at 10 crores. I will still stick by that. But that is up to the management and the curators as to how it is going to be done.
Yeah, time will only answer whether 10 crores is worth it. But I want to be, I want to just watch how he's going to do. But he is definitely a foreign player to watch out for. Moving on, another team which is heavily dependent on foreign players, and they have created huge impact is Sunrisers Hyderabad. Two foreign players to watch out for in that team, Pratham. Definitely. Pat Cummins and Travis Head. These Australians have turned it for the Sunrisers Hyderabad is what I think. Let's stick to Pat Cummins at the moment, Pratham. Pat Cummins, what a captain. Probably the best captain in world cricket right now, whether it's for Australia or Sunrisers Hyderabad. He's a bowler and he's a bowler's captain. His relationship with Natarajan that we saw was tremendous. He nurtured Natarajan literally, and he can definitely bat down the order and always 100% on the field. A leader, a true leader, Pat Cummins. 18 crores for him paid by Sunrisers Hyderabad. He is a foreign player to watch out for. I'm sure about this, Peter.
He almost led them to the title. They were runners up, and Cummins will want to go one better. He's a 2-in-1 player. He's a captain, and he gives you 4 solid overs. And more importantly, he can chip in with the bat when needed. And whenever it's needed, Cummins comes through. At least for Australia, he has come through with the bat, especially in Tests and ODIs. So you can count on Cummins, and he's, as with all Australians, a terrific athlete, terrific fielder. So yeah, Cummins is one of those guys who will definitely make an impact. He's coming off a 3.5-month break after the BGT, so he'll be fully fit and rested. So yeah, I'm sure SRH fans will be wanting to see him in full flow, and I am pretty sure he's going to recreate that magic he did last year with the team.
Yeah, Pat Cummins has been a brilliant leader. But under his leadership, someone who has blossomed is another cricketer, Travis Head. He's been brilliant against India. In India also, especially in IPL, he's literally changed the way T20 cricket is played, taking the power plays by storm. Equally good player against fast and spin. And he's adapted really well to subcontinent conditions. Definite impact player, according to me, Pratham. Travis Head is one foreign player to watch out for in this IPL 2025 for sure.
I mean, you mentioned that Cummins is mentored him well. Absolutely correct. Head came into the IPL when he was 24, 25. He played for RCB, didn't create quite an impact, probably because he was not batting in the right position, and which happens. If you remember, Abhishek Sharma was also batting at 7 at one stage. So I think it's very important to identify the players, give them the roles, and ask them to go execute it fearlessly, which Pat Cummins and the Sunrisers management have done with Travis.
Yeah.
And he's a guy who creates that impact, and he will definitely continue doing that. Him and Abhishek have redefined the power plays. So I think that is the strongest opening pair in terms of batting in the IPL, because they will, if they bat 6 overs, they're going to give you 75. There's no doubt about that. And Travis Head is the architect of that, fearless guy, and that's a real fun watching him bat, so long as it's not against India.
Pratham, yes, another player is one of my personal favorites is Nicholas Pooran, because I've watched him play. I played alongside him in a T10 league when I'm back in 2018. Even at that time, he was rated really high. The speciality about Nicholas Pooran was his shot making, range of shots, equally good on the offside and the leg side. He can access all areas of the ground. Yes, he looks small, but very, very strong, powerful player, high impact player. 21 crores Lucknow Super Giants have paid for him. Rishabh Pant also at 27 crores, 2 left-handers, both wicket keepers. But Nicholas Pooran is definitely a foreign player to watch out for. If he does well, Lucknow Super Giants chances increases, Pratham.
Yeah, built slight in stature, but packs a tremendous punch, and he hits those massive sixes. My only thing with Nicholas Pooran, and that's not him, or maybe he should put his hand up. When you're being paid that much money, you need to take the responsibility, Badri. You need to say, even if you're not the captain, I would like to bat up the order. And that is the only complaint I have about many of these players. They take the money, but they don't take the responsibility. Nicholas Pooran should put his hand up and say, I would like to bat up the order. He cannot be coming at 6 after making that kind of money, and his ability to create an impact. So hopefully Justin Langer, the Rishabh Pant and Nicholas Pooran push Nicholas Pooran up the order, so that I would personally like to see him at 3 or 4, because your best batsman should bat the most in T20, and he's one of them. And if they use him well, he can definitely provide them that impact, because they really have 2 game changers, Lucknow Super Giants, in the top 4 with Nicky P and Rishabh Pant. How they use them is up to the coach. But yeah, he's tremendous. I'm a big fan of Nicholas Pooran and his ability to change games. He's not done it as often. You have to agree to that, Badri. At least at the IPL level, he's not done it as often.
Yeah, not done it as often, but he needs consistency. And if he's consistent, he will definitely take the game away from opposition and take Lucknow Super Giants to the top as well. Thank you, Pratham, for coming on Cricket with Badri. These were the top 5 players We are keeping an eye on cricket with Badri, and a lot more content coming away because it's cricket fever is catching up. IPL. So yeah, thank you, Pratham.
Thank you, Badri. Thank you for having me. Pleasure always.